Lithuania is a beautiful country with lots of evergreen and birch forests, blue lakes and rivers, and tiny welcoming towns. Would Lithuania be your retirement destination? Hello everybody, this is Ronan Blue, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. This channel is all about how my girlfriend and I achieved financial independence and debt freedom 2 years back since paying off our mortgage. With my newfound freedom, I talk about how we made it happen, the types of passive income we have that anyone could implement, our thoughts of early retirement overseas, personal thoughts, and general financial issues. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our weekly content full of information helping you get to financial independence yourself. Today's topic is on the 8 best reasons to retire to Lithuania. Just as a disclaimer, the information provided is a general guide and to be used for educational purposes only. Number 1. Culture in Lithuania. Lithuanians love their nature and have a strong feeling of a shared culture that begins in primary school. Those folk music, traditions, and holiday plays play an important role. It's also significant for an interesting merge of elements of pagan mythology and Christian religion. Lithuanian is spoken by nearly everyone in the country, except for a few Russians and Poles, and in the extreme east and south. It's a language with many words, with an abundance of nature words, because of their love of the outdoors. Lithuania is also known as a jazz country, famous for its several international jazz festivals. They are generally known to be reserved people, and are very respectful of their traditions. They're also great hosts and make great efforts to make their guests feel comfortable. Number 2. Places to live in Lithuania. Vilnius. This is the capital of Lithuania, with a population of about 550,000 people that has old towns with many churches, one of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Vilnius has been a multi-ethnic and multi-religious city for centuries, with 9 different faiths. The ethnic Lithuanians make up less than 60% of the population, the Polish 19%, the Russians 14%, and the Belarusians 4%. Although there are many faiths and religious tolerance, Vilnius always has been a religious city. Vilnius also has a new skyscraper district centered around the Europa Square. It's the best place in Lithuania for shopping. It offers the widest array of museums, multiple art museums, both old art and modern art, the National Museum, and more. Kaunas. This is Lithuania's second largest city, with about a population of 325,000 people. It's right where 2 of the largest rivers flow, and it's a very convenient and economically favorable location. There's actually a rivalry between Vilnius for sports and entertainment. Kaunas also has a medieval old town, but it's more intact as it suffered less of a Soviet post-war destruction. It's famous for its rich and colorful history, green cozy parks, and remarkable and wonderful architecture of its old town, and passion for its arts. It's also hailed as the Lithuanian capital of basketball. The Russian Empire actually built the first-class fortress during 1882 and 1915. Its fort surrounds the entire Kaunas city. The majority of these fortifications can be seen today and are in fact the best preserved 19th century fortress of this type in the world. Kaunas is also the 4th largest city in the Baltic states by population, and is also the most culturally homogeneous. Over 90% of its people are ethnic Lithuanians. Klaipeda City. Klaipeda City is a traditional city that attracts hundreds of thousands of people all over Lithuania and abroad. There are celebrations, concerts, shows, and markets in almost every street. It's the only port in Lithuania, and its heart is with the sea. There's the annual summer sea festivals, the sea museum, sea faculty in a local university, and numerous beaches. The white seagulls, historical monuments, and sandy beaches, and the refreshing smell of the sea is its signature. Klaipeda's old town and new town still have many pre-war buildings, art, and wooden frames, even if they are frequently standing side by side with newer ones. There are a lot of great countryside towns as well to visit and possibly live in Lithuania as well. Number 3. Food in Lithuania. Zeppelins. This would be Lithuania's national dish. They are large dumplings made of a mixture of raw and cooked potato dough that is filled with pork and mixed with sour cream and bacon sauce. They're called Zeppelin airships because of their shape. Beetroot soup. This is a comforting soup made of beetroot, onion, carrot, and celery mixed with a meat stock, usually pork. It turns into a red color and comes with potatoes that are meant to be added to the soup. It's served seasonally and comes with hard-boiled eggs and boiled potatoes. Krugelis. This is a baked potato pudding or lasagna that sometimes includes meat and is served with lingonberry, jam, bacon, or sour cream. It does vary from person to person, so a slice of krugelis may differ at each different venue, making it an exciting dish to try. Number 4. Things to do in Lithuania. Curonian Spit. The Spit is a long peninsula off Lithuania's bright western coast. You can go on bike rides, walk through dense forests, white sand dunes, and small beach villages. You can rent a campsite and it's affordable as well. There are beautiful sunsets every day as well. Lithuanian National Parks. Lithuania is famous for its natural beauty, national parks filled with lakes, hills, and forests, with plenty of outdoor opportunities for hiking, kayaking, swimming, and more. It's not quite developed yet for tourists, but it's still fun times. Trakai Island. This castle, being more than 600 years old, is completely restored in Gothic style, with its many impressive rooms and galleries. The lake in which Trakai Island Castle is situated is a remarkable sight in itself. It has 21 islands that have their folk stories of historic romance or suspicious hauntings, and one island possesses the ruins of an old Orthodox church. It's a popular place for ice skating in the winter season, while in the summer it's great for boating. Number 5. Cost of living in Lithuania. Lithuania is one of the cheapest countries in Europe, so expats who are coming from Western or Northern Europe should feel relieved after seeing the prices. Lithuania is not as cheap as countries like Mexico or Thailand, but prices are still very reasonable, especially if you are living in Lithuania and getting a paycheck or pension from the United States. A meal at an inexpensive restaurant would be $9, between $7 and $11 USD. A meal for 2 people at a mid-range restaurant for a 3-course meal would be $39, between $33 and $56 USD. Basic utilities for an apartment would be $144, between $90 and $191 USD. The internet would be $13, between $8 and $22 USD. A fitness club would be $37, between $22 and $61 USD. A cinema for an international release would be $8, between $7 and $9. An apartment for a 1-bedroom in city center would be $547, between $394 and $731 USD per month. An apartment 1-bedroom outside a city center would be $353, between $281 and $450 USD per month. An apartment 3 bedrooms in city center would be $914, between $731 and $1,350 USD per month. An apartment 3 bedrooms outside a city center would be $594, between $450 and $788 USD per month. Number 6. Buy property in Lithuania. Buying a flat or a house here for foreigners is apparently an easy and fast process. There are no restrictions to buy a home, but there are for purchasing agricultural land. Of course, the prices would depend on the city and its area, and there are several online ads you could refer to find a home. Properties, just like over here, could be sold directly by the owner or through a real estate agency representing the owner. All you need to do is sign a sales contract to make a payment. But keep in mind that buying a property in Lithuania doesn't grant a residency in Lithuania, unlike the other Baltic countries. Number 7. Healthcare in Lithuania. Lithuania has an excellent modern state healthcare system, funded by the government through a national health insurance scheme. Employers must register employees and their family members. European citizens carrying the HIC card can get free access to healthcare in Lithuania on production of their card and their passport. The private healthcare facilities, especially those aimed at the medical tourist market, are even better. Many medical staff, especially doctors, have trained overseas in the US or Western Europe. Private clinics for medical tourists are a growing industry in the country. These clinics have the very highest standard to compete, and so have state-of-the-art equipment and highly qualified multilingual staff. Now that Lithuania is part of the European Union, these clinics also have to meet strict EU standards. Compulsory health insurance (PSD). Every permanent resident in Lithuania who live in Lithuania with a permanent residence permit or a card of the permanent residence permit in the country of a family member of an EU citizen are subject to PSD contributions. Foreigners who are not considered as permanent residents of Lithuania, those with a Schengen Visa, National D Visa, temporary residence permit, or temporary residence card of a family member of a union citizen, can't be insured with PSD except if they are employed or have worked in Lithuania for 6 months. Number 8. How to live in Lithuania. For EU citizens, standard EU procedures apply to EU citizens wanting to live and work in Lithuania. To stay for up to 90 days, you show your ID card or passport. If you want to stay longer, you'll need to complete a temporary or permanent residency application form. For non-EU citizens, there are 2 main ways how to obtain a permit. You can either get a job offer and then apply while still living in your current country, or you can come to Lithuania and then apply for the permit. The Schengen Visa also allows you to stay in Lithuania for a total period of 90 days. These days need to be utilized within a 180-day period. A Schengen Visa is relatively easy and quick to get. If you intend to stay in Lithuania for fewer than 90 days during a period of 180 days, you only need a visa, unless visa-free travel applies to you. If you wish to stay longer, you have to acquire a national visa or a temporary residence permit. For a long-term stay, usually in 5 years, you can acquire a permit to permanently reside in Lithuania. A Multivisa enables many times visits to Schengen countries. The type and duration of visa depends on the purpose of the trip, business or tourism. A residence permit in Lithuania is impossible through purchase of real estate in Lithuania, but you can get Multivisa quickly and without problems. A buyer of property can get a Multivisa for 180 days per year, but not more than 90 days for half a year, and can move freely across all Schengen countries. Even though Lithuania is rarely any expat's top destination, there are some reasons that might make you reconsider. Lithuania is also one of the safest countries in the world. The food is also delicious, from potato dishes to desserts. The nature is also beautiful. There are no mountains here, but there are never-ending forests and lakes that only locals know about. The national parks is where you can see the untouched Lithuanian nature at its best. There are also no natural disasters as well, no earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, and other natural disasters. There is snow in some cold days, however. The Lithuanians aren't the friendliest people in the world, however. It takes time to get to know the locals and earn their trust. Because like most northerners, Lithuanians love their privacy and space. The younger generation are friendlier and are open to new cultures and will actively try to engage with you. They are usually very eager to lend a hand. It's also quiet in Lithuania. Lithuanians are known to be responsible and hardworking, but they also know how to relax and enjoy their freedom. Well, tell me what you think of the 8 best reasons to retire to Lithuania in the comment section below. If you like this vlog, please don't forget to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell for more of my coming content here. Thank you for watching my vlog. I hope you have a great day and see you soon.